Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey everyone. So I did record a video on our little walk earlier. Me and Rosie went out for, well, she needs to get out a little every day. So I did record a little bit of a video, but I decided I'm going to redo that. She wasn't in it. She didn't feel up to being in the video at the time, but she said she's going to record something and I'll sort of clip it in after this. But today the cinemas reopen, so I'm looking forward to that. So I don't, by the way, the angle, I don't know how the angle's coming. I'm trying to get it so you could see some of my new backdrop. But anyway, tangent. Uh, I'm going to see Spiral in the next hour. So I looked at my wrist as if I've got a freaking watch on and I haven't. I'm babbling. Anyway, thank you very much for all the comments on my update video. I really appreciate that, and so does Rose. So yes, Spiral, gonna see it later. I'll quickly record a clip at the afterwards after I've seen it to let you know my brief thoughts. But I thought before I do that, I'd do this, and after Rosie's message, you'll see me go through my brief. It's ethnos, not a the. My brief thoughts of what the Saw franchise was like from 1 to Jigsaw, which I know Man of Movies, Jonathan, mate, you've been asking for this, so it's not going to be great, but it'll be something. By the way, for anyone who hasn't seen it, check out Man of Movies, Jonathan's channel. He's done some great reviews. So, with that said, here's Rosie.
Hello everyone, on Pro Physical Media and Facebook or wherever this is going. I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone for your well wishes. I was really poorly in hospital, as everyone knew. I'm getting better, but I went for a walk today and my balance is absolutely shocking, but Nos is doing an amazing job of taking care of me, so thank you, honey. If there's any changes, then I'm sure he'll keep you updated on all the social medias. But thank you, everyone. Keep smiling.
Right. So I can't remember exactly how I started this last time because I've just had to edit it because I realised I'd made a mistake in my little talking points. So what I'm going to say is Rosie is appreciative. You've just seen in the video. Very appreciative of all the messages, all the positivity that you guys are sending. It's one of the reasons I love this community. You guys are awesome. And you're understanding as well, which is great because I've already started going through all of the content that I've missed, leaving comments. I've already started, so again, I appreciate it. So, cinemas have opened today. I'm going back to the cinema to see Spiral tonight. So, on the request of Jonathan from Man of Movies, I'll leave his link in the description of this video, I'm going to do my sloppy reviews for these films. So, the Saw franchise. Now, I can't do reviews very well. Information doesn't stick, as evidence of me having to re-record this video because I made a mistake. So, you'll have to forgive shaky cam as well. I'm doing this on the selfie stick because setting everything up when I've got to go out in a bit is sort of bleh. So, this film, Saw, fantastic. Before I go into everything, by the way, I'm going to say if you haven't seen these films, they're worth a watch. They're all worth a watch once. So yeah, Saw 1, fantastic. I don't care what anyone says. If you can see it coming, you can see it coming. I saw it coming. I know people who saw the end coming. Doesn't remove the enjoyment from the film. It's a fantastic movie. It's more thriller than, as people will call it, gore porn, which is what most of the Saw franchise became known for. But it's a fantastic movie. I highly rate that movie. It's great. Then you get Saw 2. So much of this film you saw coming a mile away. And I mean a mile away. The traps were the only interesting part of that movie. Next. Saw 3. This film took some of what was great about the second film, some of what was good about the second film, the traps, and it also took the greatness of the story of the first film, and it made a great movie. I didn't like some of the relationship between Shawnee Smith's character and John Kramer, the Tobin Bell's character. It's too easily telegraphed, too easily seen. It's like they're spoon feeding you. Still, fantastic movie. I still highly rate it over the second one. Right. So what happens to this one then? That's right, this one, Rig. I think this is the first of the Hoffman films. I'm not sure. But one of the police officers from the original, Rig, at least I think he's in the original. Again, information just blends up here. I apologise about that. One of the police officers, Rig, is led around a merry moose, if you know what I mean, trying to help people while looking for his friend, his colleague. And it leads the police to believe he's at fault. Fantastic film. I'm pretty sure this is the first one with Hoffman. I'm pretty sure. Can't remember. I can't remember. Here's that one anyway. Yes. This definitely mentions Hoffman on the back, so this may be the first one with Hoffman in it. I honestly can't remember anything about it. Let me just check the back of the next one. Oh, no. Yeah, this one I remember Jack all about, which says all you need to know about the Hoffman subplot. I remember Jack all about it. Do I think you should watch it? Why not? In fact, I think no. This may be the one with Julie Benz in it. Yeah. Julie Benz is with a couple of people who are asked to go through the puzzles. She survives with one other, and yeah. Julie Benz is one of the most memorable characters in this for me. So there's that. Julie Benz, by the way, Darla from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if you didn't know. Or if you did know and you couldn't remember her actress's name. She was also Rita in Dexter. This film comes back with a bit with the actually decent story again. They got the traps are fantastic. I can't remember. In fact, that's the only good thing about Saw 5 besides Julie Benz's character, the traps. There's an insurance broker who has a group of people he calls in a bullpen who he hires to look for reasons why he can cancel people's claims. This is the TLDR version. Cancels someone's claim, does something which cancels Jigsaw, I think. I think he cancels Tobin Bell's claim. And basically he gets told to go through this puzzle, this building, trying to help the people who helped him cancel claims. Now, if you work that out, you're amazing. He goes through and he gets to the point where he's at the end and he is face to face with the family of the first guy you see, where he tells him that he can't support his claim anymore. And I'm not going to tell you what else happens in that. Hoffman is a joke in this. His character, he tries to be menacing, he just doesn't do it. Similar to the one that I just mentioned, the final chapter has, I can never remember his name. I recognize his face, I just don't know his name. He comes across as a guy who, or sells himself as a guy that survived a jigsaw trap, and he basically sets himself up as a self-help guru because of it. Now, because obviously Jigsaw knows, he takes him and says basically, like, right, you've now got to do what the insurance guy did, and instead of a bullpen of insurance people, you got a publicist, the guy's wife, and a few other people who supported him in his lie. So he has to get them to help themselves to get out the traps, and then in turn proving the way he survived his trap, supposedly, was fake because it didn't work. Great film, and I would say definitely one of the highlight puzzles was the first one and second one. I don't mean puzzles, I mean traps. Why did I say puzzles? Because they are like game, puzzle, game, trap. I'm trying to do this fast because my brain's sort of like going blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it's a really good film, definitely worth a watch. Even if it's for the re-emergence of an earlier character. The only real big complaints I have for the last few movies, I'll get this out the way. The Hoffman subplot was rubbish. Kramer's wife could have done more, and the way they tried to retroactively say this person was actually the first apprentice, but then no, this person was the first apprentice. Oh no, they weren't. They were later. No, and they do it in every other movie. Now, lastly, Jigsaw. I think this movie could have been so much better. They did really good with the traps. They did really well with the story. In fact, I didn't actually see it fully until as it was about to announce it. I didn't work it out. It was like, this person could have been the person. This person could have been the person. This person could have been the person. And then you're like, oh! But, I mean, I did literally just before giving it away, I realized, oh shit, it was that person all along. And the way they ended it, the saying, they could have gone somewhere with this, but again, I don't know what they've done with Spiral. So they basically, with this one, they basically had another apprentice come in, and his saying was not game over, but I speak for the dead. So yeah, there's that. Really good movie. I would put this on par with 3. Could have been better, but still a really good movie. So that's that. That's all of that. That's all the Saw movies done. I will let you know what I think of Saw Spiral, from the Book of Saw. Is that what it's called? Spiral from the Book of Saw, or Spiral the Book of Saw? Either way. I just realised something. Because 4K video only allows you to go 10 minutes, I didn't realise I'd yabbered on for a full 10 minutes. So it cut me off at the end. So as I was saying, I'll let you know what I think of the film in a minute, because you'll see me pop back up on the way to the cinema, and then you'll see me pop back in after the cinema. I'll let you know what I think of the film, and again, I will, as I said, because I'm just talking about it now, I will put in the description Jonathan Manor Movies channel, and I'll tag the playlist for his Saw reviews. Take it easy. Chat to you later. Right. Cinema time! Right. I have to do this close apparently, because with the wind blowing in that mic, I have to start shouting. Lead thing. So, off to the cinema to see Spiral. I'm not going to say the bloody name because I keep forgetting which it is. Either From the or just the Book of Saw. So excited! Finally going to the cinema again. I'll take a couple of pictures from outside the cinema, inside the cinema, and yeah, I've been so looking forward to this. Woo. I'll be getting my new glasses soon too, thinking about it. I won't have to deal with these falling off my fat back. Anyway, it's not been so windy, so you may think, why is he shouting? Anyway, I look forward to this. You'll hear me, or hear my thoughts at the end. Do you know what would be clever? If when I record a video that goes on for 5 minutes, I actually have it facing me and not facing the opposite direction. So I'm stood outside a few minutes after about 5-10 minutes after taking the title card screen. The reason being, there was a technical glitch. I don't know if you're used to City World cinemas, but when you go in, at the end of the film, the credits are finished rolling, the screen goes off and the lights come up. Big red lights everywhere, because, you know, Cineworld's colour scheme. Well, title card comes up, screen goes off, lights go up. I'm thinking, okay, that's a bit odd. You know, teething problems, should be fine. Give it a few minutes, go down, speak to Dan, the gentleman doing the little, you know, his best Usain Bolt, as he called it, and go down, speak to him and say, look, this has happened, can you see what's going on? He was like, yep, sure, I apologise, mate, no problem, I'll go and look, see what's going on. And then after about another 5 minutes, he comes in and says, sorry folks, we have to cancel. The technical difficulties I thought it might have been, turns out it's a lot worse, but there is a showing later today if we'd like to come back. He offered everyone complimentary tickets, which they're complimentary. I didn't have to take one, so I didn't, because I'm an unlimited member. And he also said that if we want to refund our tickets, we could refund our tickets. I don't need to, because I'm an unlimited member. And we could have refunded our concession. Like, I'm not trying to be better than anyone else, but I told him it's fine, mate. I can bring a couple of cans with me later, as in white lemonade, you know, and I'll just drink this now. If you're a black card holder, because you get a red card to begin with, and then after a year you get upgraded to the premium one, which is a black card, so you get 25% off of concessions, and you also get free 3D films. So I am partly promoting Cineworld, by the way, because I think Cineworld's fantastic, especially for what you pay. Anyway, after he said that, I went round, spoke to Chloe, and she's the girl you saw in pictures just before this. And I said, I don't need to refund anything or anything, but I was told you could rebook this for me for later. And she was like, oh, absolutely. Where would you like to sit? You know, took my unlimited number down, and yeah, I've rebooked for later. It's 6:10. I'll be going back in, and I'm now going to go get Rosie's medication. So if you can bear with the chin strap for a bit longer. Sorry, that's what I call this. I'm drinking, so I don't technically have to wear it. I'm double vaccinated, and I am medically exempt, but I do try and wear it as often as I can, because, well, precautions are precautions. With that said, and the rambling over, I would like to say to Cineworld, if anyone ever watched this from Cineworld, I don't hold it against you. Teething problems, I'm just glad you're still up. And everyone else, you'll be seeing more video of me later, and more photos of me going back in later. Take it easy. Here we go, folks. I didn't realise how late it was going to be. Oh no! So, turns out I'm 5 minutes behind going back to the cinema. I'm hoping this isn't just a simple shove it on, the film starts. I'm using my hand, you can't see. I'm hoping that. But if it is, I missed the start, it's my own fault. If not, well, there's usually about 10 to 20 minutes before the film starts, so I should have about a quarter of an hour left. Anyway, on my way down the stairs. Right, I did start recording just then, but I thought someone walking past. I don't want to spoil the film for them. So, Spiral from the Book of Saw. Essentially, my try and do this spoiler-free review. Chris Rock, Samuel L. Jackson, and other names I can't think of off the top of my head. Fantastic the way they played the characters. The character of Shank, again, absolutely flawless. The way he played it, the way he was played. I can't remember the actor's name, sorry. I could have seen it coming, but I didn't. So that's fantastic. That's a plus. Although I will say, main niggle is the end. How they handled the ending. So yeah, spoiler-free review. Enjoyed the characters, enjoyed the music, enjoyed the overall feel of the film. My main problem is the ending. And again, this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to get too much into it. So that's that. I'm finally glad to be back at the cinema. So, chat to you later. Right, hello. So just got out of seeing Spiral for a second time. Did it with Rosie this time. She enjoyed it, but like me, she was a little disappointed with the ending. Still fun though. Still rank it higher than, I would say, still higher than the Hoffman series of films. So, yeah. Still enjoyed it. Glad I came out to see it again. I really, really enjoyed the, how can I put this? I like the idea of it being from the cop's perspective and, yeah, it not being all in-your-face traps. If anything, the way I get 7 vibes from it, as in the movie 7, so, yeah. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. This one if you liked it, this one if you didn't. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you're not a subscriber but you do enjoy the content, hit that button, it'll mean a lot. And if you can, don't worry if you can't, but if you can, big ol' smile.